just honestly one of the best fighting games to come out. Shouts to my boys at ASW.
ArcSys, Mori, you know, Mori-san had a lot of goals with this game, and I feel like he's accomplished most of them. So coming in here, guys, Heiho versus Fenritti.
It's going to be our first losers quarter match of the night. See Fenritti taking a deep breath, meditating a little bit. Heiho, probably a little warm from that last match. Not too long ago. Let's see, first match, losers quarters, Fenritti versus Heiho, and the cross combo pressure begins as that buzzsaw, as usual. Gonna use that meter to go into EX Grim Reaper too.
I really like how Heiho applies the different versions of Grim Reaper, right? We have the long duration version, even EX sometimes in cross combo. Just kind of mixing up how long he's putting his opponent in block stun and the timing variants like that. Really good reward here for Fenritti, trying to get some damage on Ruby.
Ooh, no, the one problem with Ruby, sometimes you're just a little bit too far for your giant normals to combo.
Coming through, Fenritti bursting out, doesn't want Jin to get too low, wants to save him for resonance. Ooh, almost a beautiful conversion. Oh! Or 2B.
Yep, raw 2B, and there it is. The fallen JB into anti-air simulation.
Beautiful bait on the uppercut there. I love how he pulled Ruby out for the punish too.
Yeah, should be enough for high. Yep.
Yeah.
Solo Jin, Resonance level 3. Not quite the scariest character in the game, but close.
He's only one level away from being the scariest.
Yeah, he's just going to jump out there. He's like, I got to get out. I already know what's going to happen. Oh, no.
Actually, clips Gordo, going to the cinematic, putting Ruby.
That's what saved him from the buzzsaw, too.
So much chip damage. Really even just wanted him to block it, right?
I don't call it Toga anymore, man. I call it Beyblade. Just got to let it rip.
Heiho needs to be careful. Block string into Toga. Yeah, not much to be done. Responds back with resonance of his own. Oh, no!
That's a snowflake. Oh. And it's the 5C to end it. You need to get that mark. I love when you get a 5C that's going to end the round. It's like, I don't even want to press a button here.
Yeah, they don't need to. Now, I do notice that Fenritti is a big fan of using Snowflake when he's setting up overhead. It seems to be his kind of his go-to.
Yeah, and usually you see that with the Snowflake on incoming. We see that a lot from the American Jin players, I should say. But he just kind of ran up and did it. You know, it's very hard to make your opponent respect you enough to run up a Snowflake because that's a lot of startup.
Some of it's implied, right? And I've heard this from a lot of people who fight Fenritti. They say it's implied in the way he plays. You don't see it when you're fighting or spectating, or when you're spectating his games, but fighting against him, there's this overwhelming wall of pressure that's crushing you.
Damn, you sound like you have PTSD, man.
Nah, he's so strong. It's so scary. And it's not like, look, because he's not that like a huge person. He's kind of a small guy, but in the game,
he's big, big pressure. I understand what you're talking. 1-0, Fenritti. Let's see if Heiho can run this one back. He's no stranger to being down the game.
Rusty Nail.
Yeah, depending on his opponent's distance, looks like he'll start off his cross combo with either Rusty Nail or Grim Reaper if they're a little bit closer.
Almost lost the entire game right there with that happy birthday on the Ruby 4P, but thankfully Hyde fell out of it.
This pressure, no push blocks. They don't want to use that meter. They don't want to get that meter cooldown either.
Meter is just so valuable for both of these teams, right? Because if you do push block, they both have great whiff punish normals, so gotta save it and apply it when you can. Going for the more optimal Gord combo.
You know, it's something you don't even really think about. When you see these cross combos and you see, like, for example, Gordo in the back while Ruby's comboing, you gotta realize that the character you're controlling, you have to hold down that assist button to make sure you're not doing any special moves.
Yeah, and that was a nuance that took a while for people to adapt to because they were like, oh, I've gotta, you know, mash normals during this to make sure it doesn't come out. But holding key is a great solution. Fenritti, oh man, so rough going into this game too.
Just do it. Just do it. 2C, gonna end that.
He said shine my shoe.
All right, well, there we go. This is what I was talking about. Heiho doesn't even care about losing the first game. That's just that was just the adaptation phase. Okay. I wouldn't be surprised if we saw another game 5 here, Core.
I'm not complaining, right? Tons of great BBTAG.
Mr. Wizard. Game at number 3.
Going in, Fenritti actually taking a lot of damage on Hyde here. Into an empty jump low. Well, doesn't actually get it confirmed, but still a good situation for Heiho.
I think he was expecting a burst. Tried to bait the burst, but nothing happened. Even if, I love it, even if Buzzsaw completely whiffs, like you're still being hit stun from like 1 or 2 of the hits as it's falling.
They can't like run up and hit her. They're just gonna shoot gun blast afterwards. Very, very tough.
Autocorrects also crazy.
Wow, raw tags into hide. Now you were mentioning yesterday, DC, that the Japanese players are very hesitant to raw tag, but that does not seem to be the case with Fenritti. Ooh.
Wow. From behind, yeah. That's it.
Ruby.
You know, when you're in cross combo, holding down that button doesn't make that means they won't be doing any special attacks. But as soon as you negative edge, as soon as you let go of that button, they will do the special that you want them to do.
And they're invulnerable that whole time. While they're sitting out, you can't just pop them and have them go away.
That definitely seems better than just like holding your assist mech. Your assist can get hit.
Very good mix-up from Heiho. Fenritti kind of on the ropes here. He's got level 4 Resonance Jin though, and he's saving it. He's saving it for when he gets more red health. The optimal.
Always gonna drop that ice arrows. Yeah, a little bit too slow for that. Nope.
Love it.
Again, like you said,
yeah.
during cross combo, they're gonna be completely invincible.
No resources to call for an assist there, but Fenritti. Ooh,
oh
no!
My. He had the right idea. That
was a perfect call.
He wasn't wrong there. It should have worked.
Sometimes that happens that way, right? That you made the right call, but it wasn't like the correct call.
Yeah. Oh well. I mean, it happens to the best of us.
Yeah.
Heiho will go up 2-1 here.
Ooh. Heiho looking to make a name for himself in this new title before it gets established.
Yeah, and what a way to make a name for yourself.
Yeah,
taking out
Fenritti of all people. Come on.
But it's not over yet. You know, Fenritti again, just like Heiho, no stranger to being down the game.
Early start for Fenritti. Looking for Heiho in the corner. Great reversal.
Yep. I still think that Ruby's like not a great answer reversal, but it always works. You know, whenever I see it on stream, it always works.
I mean, they are good at it. Let's put it that way. The tool is most effective when put in the hands of the master. Lots of push block from both players. Kind of an opposite from what we were seeing earlier in the game, so they're so hesitant with their meter.
Yep. See a lot more push blocks come out, sure.
Kind of a scramble from both teams, but it looks like Heiho.
No.
Yeah,
try to end it with the anti-air happy birthday. Definitely wouldn't have caught both characters, but it doesn't even catch one.
Very, very frantic. Both players trying to seize control of the game.
I love the wherewithal from Heiho. You saw him cross underneath him to make sure to keep them in the corner.
Okay. And then reversal. Guys are out. Okay. Oh, wow. Actually probably lost his knockdown there.
Yeah. Oh, all right. Finally. That's how it should work.
And can't even burst. This is going to be a ton of damage, especially if he cross combos. Yeah.
Yeah, he didn't hold on to the button, so another Jin 4P is going to make him drop his combo.
Now, one important thing to recognize, guys, if your opponent does active switch during a cross combo and doesn't have a special to put you in block stun, they are in recovery for that. Oh, that brave to be.
I like that.
Gonna clean it up. Fenritti is eliminated, folks. 3-1 by Heiho.
Heiho really clutching it out at the end there. You can tell after that first game, he's like, all right, I think I understand how this works now. I got it. Yeah. You see him leaning back in the seat, like, it's still, though, even though he took it 3-1, still a tough fight. And probably heartbreaking to take out his Japanese brother, but he knows, sure, I gotta do it, man. I want to win this tournament, so. Ruby Gordeau moves on.
Ruby Gordeau.
So we're one step closer to seeing that Ruby Gordeau mirror you just so desperately want to see.
I love it.